Hey, Sam.
Don Swenson, how you be?
I'm good, man. I'm really excited to get straight to this episode.
Dude, we're gonna just get right into it, right?
Right. This is my good friend Patrick King. Like he has lived so many lives over the 20 years that I've known him. I think we just got to get right in there and
Let
get
me
the
say
goods.
one thing, guys. If you are not like comic book nerds and you hear the first part of this and think like, oh, they're gonna be talking about comic. Just wait, because
give it like 9 minutes.
Yeah, because for the rest of the 54 minutes, he's going to blow your mind. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen,
Patrick King. Hi, Sam.
Don, I'm feeling a little rusty.
And well, it's been months since to get to episode 2.
I believe months before that one as well.
Yeah, episode 1. We're batting. I don't know. I'm not
I
good
don't
with
know
sports,
football. I don't know football.
Metaphors.
Yeah, but luckily today we have a most excellent guest.
We do. We have my good friend Patrick King with us.
Hi, everybody.
What's up,
How's
Patrick?
it going? Thanks for having me.
He's rocking the Wolverine button down.
Got to represent the Wolverine bottle, the Wolverine tattoos. Yeah.
Oh, let me see the tats. I haven't seen the
so
tats.
my whole back is done.
Oh, I can make you.
We got the.
Oh my! Wait.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
We got a
Color
little X
and
Force.
everything.
We got a little X Force action. Psylocke, Archangel, Deadpool. Yeah.
Archangel, a beautiful character as well.
When I say I'm a nerd, I'm a nerd.
You've just
And
proven
I'm a big
it.
X-Men nerd.
Yeah, we were talking about it before, and so your favorite is Wolverine.
Wolverine's my guy.
What got you into it?
Man, just growing up on the comics, I was never like a Marvel verse DC guy, so I collected a lot of different stuff. And I was always Marvel heavy, Avengers and Spider-Man and stuff, but I gravitated more towards the X-Men. I don't know why. I really liked the team, the characters, and then Wolverine was just a badass, man. He was like a badass, but with like morals, and he looked out for other people. And he was short, and I'm super short, so that helped too. So I'm like, this is my guy.
I've never seen you standing up, so I had
True,
no
I'm
idea.
5'7", man. Yeah.
Was there a storyline that got you into the character?
I don't know. Like, I think I was early on, so it was like Extinction Agenda, and it was like, man, I don't remember some of the old, but it was like I started in probably the late '80s collecting the X-Men stuff.
You were into the cartoon too?
Oh,
or-
1000%. Yeah. I'm so happy it's back because they're killing it.
Are they? I don't have Disney. And
My.
I'm definitely going to see it.
It's some of the best stories, cartoons I've seen in a long time.
Dude.
They utilize everybody. You're seeing stuff, especially in the first season, because season 2's out now. In the first season, they do things, and I think, have you seen it, Don?
I saw an episode.
They use Cyclops in the first episode in ways you've never seen them use him before, and it blows your mind.
Really?
They're doing so well.
Because I've always found him to be like one of the more one-dimensional types.
Badass. They're killing it. Whoever's in charge, and I forget the guy's name, but they're killing it.
Wow.
Did you ever read like the classic X-Men
stuff?
Do you remember those short stories that they had in the back of those? Like, there was like actually a comic series called Classic X-Men that did reissues of old X-Men comics, and in the back they have some short stories like by different artists and writers and stuff like that. And those had I thought really went into humanizing the characters a lot more, so you got a little bit more depth.
I think I remember those. It was just a little side story, right? A couple pages.
Yeah. It was like seven pages or something like that. They did one that's really memorable about Nightcrawler and trying to fit in with the little gadget that makes him look human and stuff like that. And that was really cool. I think if you can find some of those, you might find a little bit more a heart in Cyclops.
Right, just some casual living.
Yeah.
Wolverine has to get groceries.
What do you think? Have you seen the new Doomsday trailer?
No.
I saw it this morning.
Yeah.
I'm under the prescription now that I just trust them.
Sure.
With the grand scheme of things, there are some movies here that are miss.
Sure.
But I think in the grand scheme of things, even with the casting with Robert Downey Jr., I wasn't thrilled with. But I'm going to
Wait, what?
For Doom.
Oh.
So they recast him as Dr. Doom.
Right.
And I was like, I
remember the reveal.
I don't get it, but I'm going to just trust you.
That is weird.
Yeah.
Like
I the only thing that I want to make sure, like, I'm hoping that he has a slightly different cadence.
Have you heard it? That he was his voice in the trailer.
Oh, I haven't heard.
Go back to the trailer. He's got an accent. He's got a different voice. For RJ. And remember, there's a bunch of different variants, universes, and versions of these people. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. I'm hoping to be surprised.
Speaking of which, I'm so wondering if you guys know what I'm talking about. How I got introduced to X-Men. I went to my next door neighbor's house, and he had this video. I've never seen another episode of it, but it's like Wolverine has an Australian accent.
Pride of the X-Men.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That was a great episode.
It was a movie. It was
like a short.
It was a standalone movie.
It wasn't long though, right? Like 25 minutes.
It was the first thing they came out with. I think X-Men animation. It's called Pride of the X-Men.
Dude, it's great
because it's centered around Kitty Pryde.
Okay,
Shadowcat and Wolverine because he's famous to have an Australian accent. Yeah,
that was a good one, man.
Crazy.
I'm gonna check it out. Welcome to the podcast.
Thanks.
Now that we lost every female
so
listener.
Hard.
I don't know about that. I know a lot of female nerds out there.
Yeah.
So did you say who?
Name them.
Name them all.
Yeah.
I want a list.
Picks. I want picks now. So how do you guys know each other?
So back 100 years ago.
About 150.
Yeah. It's probably been 20. No.
About
20.
About
20
I think I was
years.
mid-20s.
Yeah.
Out of college.
It was probably like 2007, 2008.
God, yeah. I just graduated college.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was directing production of the complete works of William Shakespeare Abridged, and we cast Pat in one of the roles there, and we got on pretty quickly, even though I didn't laugh at anybody's jokes.
No, none.
they were so
it was
mad
a
at me.
comedy with 1,000 jokes, and he didn't laugh once. And we were like, well, this is going to be awful.
Yeah. He was. They were. The cast was so mad at me. Like I got a talking to from the producer during that. Like, the guys don't think you think anything is funny. I'm like, no, they're very funny. They're very, very funny. I'm just like, I know what jokes are going to land. So like I'm listening to it more like I don't know, in an educational way.
Were you mad?
I wasn't mad, but I was just like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
I was like, is any of this going to work? I mean, that's the thing is like, if nobody laughs, you start to question yourself, right? You're like, we're doing a comedy with a joke every 10 seconds.
Yeah.
We need an audience. And the play was fantastic.
Yeah.
I still have people telling me about, talking about that play.
Sure.
Really?
Yeah.
It was a long time ago, huh?
Yeah. People are like, it's still some of the best things I've ever seen.
Yeah.
So it was something special.
Yeah, and I was coming right out of college. I went to school for theater, came out, and then I don't even know where I found the audition, but came out for you guys.
Were you acting at the time?
No, I mean, I had just come out of college from theater and was transitioning into trying to get into TV and film. So maybe I was doing a little extra work and stuff like that. But yeah, that audition popped up, and I was
probably
like,
Philadelphia Theater Exchange or
probably
something like that.
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Something popped up, and I was like, yeah, let's do this.
Yeah, it was special. We were in this little black box theater, but we had a chance to. It was two different things, right? We did it once at Bordentown.
I remember Bordentown. Never forget.
Yeah.
And then our black box.
And then, I thought, did we also do it in Cherry Hill?
I thought we only had two. I might be wrong. I think we only did Bordentown, and then
I thought there was like a barn thing in Cherry Hill.
Oh Jesus, we might have. This is also 20 years ago.
Yeah. I didn't go to the performance. I just came for the load-in.
You might be right.
And then, and that was...
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. It was a good time. It was like some really fun people. It was you, Chris Malone, and
Kevin Hurley.
Kevin Hurley, yeah.
But we connected pretty quickly on all things nerd and theater.
Yeah, we actually started writing together soon after that, and wrote a couple of things that cannot be shown.
No, cannot be even read aloud today.
Yeah, different times, my friend. Different times.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a good exercise. We'll put it that way.
For sure. Yeah, for sure.
So I mean, you look like you're in shape. I had the impression just from the few notes I got that you were like, maybe stunt work or something like that?
Yeah, so I'm a professional stuntman.
You are?
Yeah, so I do TV,
awesome.
movies, and I got into motion capture for video games. So I've been doing that. I'm also a personal trainer. So just keeping my body healthy and in shape is part of my job at this point.
Yeah. Have you been consistently in shape since the beginning, or is this...
I would say out of college, yes, and it kind of went in phases. I'm 42 right now.
Okay.
So I make sure that whatever I'm doing in my normal life will help me in my professional career. Because I'm still working in video games and doing a lot of the stunt work for games like Borderlands, which is
I've heard of it.
a crazy game, and you never know what you're doing.
So with a job like that, I am curious about like how you stay in such good shape. Let's talk about that later, though.
Yeah.
Let's talk Borderlands.
Yeah.
That's so crazy, dude. What exactly does a day look like? Are you several characters? Are you one specific? How does it work?
So I got really lucky. Gearbox is great. That's the company that makes the game. I got in there about 4 years ago, and I come from TV and film. I'm a huge nerd, and I've grown up on video games, and I started training in motion capture, took a couple classes, and I was like, oh, this is like the thing I want to do. I got really lucky getting in with Gearbox, who makes Borderlands, and for Borderlands 4, I did 90% of that game.
Whoa!
So whenever you're playing, most of the characters you see, it's most likely going to be me. So it's crazy characters. It's the NPCs. It's the characters you play as. It's all of the bosses. It's the main boss, Claptrap. If you know, I get to play him. Creatures like you, and I really never know what I'm doing until I get in.
I'm legit curious, like, and don't take this as an insult. It's more of like a compliment. Like, you're 90% of it. Like, how is it that a dude who's 42 is beating out a 25-year-old stuntman? Like, how does this happen?
I think it's experience and it's education and it's training. Like I've been training in this business since I was in college, right? Theater. And then outside of that, I got into TV and film. I learned how to act, right? And then I've always been physical. I played sports. Then I got into stunt work. So now I know how to move my body, control my body, and act, right? So then I go into motion capture, which is a completely different thing. And that's all mainly body control, right? Portraying these different characters.
Are you wearing those little ball
wearing the
things
suit,
on the
wearing
suit?
the dots? Yeah. So it's, and most of the time, it's just you in an empty room. Maybe you're getting a prop here and there, but you've got to imagine, like it's almost like green screen. You got to imagine everything happening around you.
You falling like on a crash pad?
Oh yeah. And that's the best part about motion capture is when you're doing TV and film, like you're hitting concrete.
Oh, I never thought about
You're padded up, but you're hitting concrete. Maybe you're getting hit by a car. Maybe you're doing a high fall. Motion capture, you got pads everywhere, brother. It's so cushy and nice. Again, it's still work.
Yeah.
We're flipping, we're falling, we're dying, we're hitting the ground, but the pads are the best.
Now, what was your first gig doing motion capture?
So once I trained in motion capture, the people that I trained with, kind of plucked me out of, the group as a potential, like, oh, this guy can probably work. And I got recommended to a studio in New York called Silver Spoon.
Okay.
And they were doing, I didn't work on any games with them, but they would do presentations. So they would bring me and another guy in, and they would have video game clients come in, and we would do a live fight, like a live stunt fight. And it would be live, and we would film it, in real time in the video game, so the clients could see what the studio was capable of. And we did that for maybe about a year of just doing that stuff. And then I just got really lucky. I moved to Texas. I moved to Austin, Texas, and one of my friends had been working at Gearbox forever, and every 6 months I was like, hey, is there a spot open? And she's like, no, it's such a small crew.
Yeah.
And finally got lucky. They put out an audition. I submit, and they were like, you're in Texas? And I was like, yeah. They were like, get the fuck in here.
Yeah.
So went in, did a day with them, and they just kept calling me back. And now I've kind of cemented myself as, their performer for Gearbox. Yeah.
Yeah, dependable too, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And yeah, I got to ask because I don't know if he told you, like, for a long time I was a professional wrestler. And
Very cool.
I came back
Pat's
to it.
done some wrestling too.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
put that on his list.
You want to come check it out? You want to come for
we'll
my
talk
Camp
about it.
Tuscaloosa Championship?
Let's do it. I will make the challenge.
How are you holding up compared to, a decade ago? Like, how you feeling?
Honestly, I feel great because I've been so adamant about taking care of my body.
But you've still taken tons of bumps. You said hit by a car, like what?
Yeah, I mean, like that's super rare nowadays, right? Like, because that's TV and film, and that's going to be super, super rare. The most I'm doing is motion capture. I'll get called once in a while for a TV show or a movie or something like that, but 99% of the performing that I'm doing, I would say, is motion capture, which is easier on my body. I mean, it's still tough.
Right.
We've got days where they're long days, and you're running and walking all day long, building the characters. And those days are a little tough.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm just thinking about the big extreme things that happen, but it's everything.
We build these characters from the ground up. So let's say you just have normal human being on the street. Mm-hmm. I have to build how they walk, how they turn, how they run, how they crouch, how they move backwards. Mm-hmm. You build that entire move set, and it's probably 50 different moves, the 180s and 90s. And you have to build that for every single character they have. So if you have a hero character that you're playing, now you do it like that character. Mm-hmm. If you have, you've probably got 30 different NPC personalities. So I've done confident, shy, drunk, happy, all those personalities. You have to build that entire moveset.
How much direction are you getting when you're on set? It's a lot.
We get a lot. Yeah. We have great directors. Some of them are over Zoom. So literally they throw them up on the TV. We've got some really awesome directors. Shout out to Georgie. But they kind of know what they want. And then every once in a while, they'll give you some time to play, which is amazing. Because I've done stuff in Borderlands, just improvising, that I never thought would make the game. And I'm playing, and I'm like,
no way!
I'm like, you guys kept that in? Holy shit.
Like what? What would be an example of that?
So I play a character called Rafa. He's one of the guys that you can play. And he's got these big cannons that come out over him.
Oh, I know that. Yeah.
Yeah, so they shoot. And they're like, okay, well, like, you got to stand there and, like, do cool poses. And I'm like, okay, cool. And then for one of the things, I was just like, where are they? And they're like, they're kind of right above your head. I'm like, cool. And I'm like, huh. And I, like, pet one. And they're like, that's awesome, that's in the game. And I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, no way that's in the game. And I'm literally in the character select screen. He goes, cool. And I'm like, shit. And a lot of little things. It's so funny because this character, Rafa, is 1,000% me. Like, he's, Alejandro Saab does the voice for him. He's amazing. He's a suave, kind of Spanish, Antonio Banderas character. But all the movement,
I know this guy.
All the movement is me, and people are just like, "That's not Rafa, that's you. That's just you."
Oh my god,
it's so cool. It's really cool seeing the stuff that you maybe forgot about or never thought would make the game, and you're like, "Oh, these people are awesome because they put me in the game."
Yeah.
This is so freaking cool, man.
Yeah.
I was not expecting all this.
Yeah, but just to throw it back, in my early 20s, I went to it was OTW wrestling, and I wrestled for about 6 months and trained, and that's how I kind of like.
Were you a fan, or you just knew you could do it?
Oh, huge wrestling fan growing up.
All right.
Yeah, huge fan.
Who are your guys?
Man, Macho Man, Ultimate Warrior.
I worked with Macho Man, dude. I was with him the day after Elizabeth died.
Oh my god.
And I'll never forget because I was like. He's there looking at me. He's like, "Can you believe it that Elizabeth is gone?" And all I could think is like, "I can't believe I'm with you."
Right? You're just like, that's a question, man. But yeah, I mean, I kind of grew up through the ages, and I dabbled in it, and where I was training, I didn't really like. So I spent about 6 months, had a couple matches.
Who trained you?
I couldn't remember. You couldn't even
really.
You couldn't pay me because he was never there.
That's
the owner
crazy.
of the school.
There's some shady shit out there.
The guy who actually trained me was Brian Johnson, who's in TNA now.
Okay.
I think he's in Ring of Honor or TNA. But he was the one who trained everybody. He was a student who was the top guy. The owner was never there. The owner was there one time in my 6 months and yelled at me, and I was like, I'm out.
I don't know about you, dude, but when I met like a good percentage of those guys I grew up watching, I was like, God, man, that's disappointing.
It is. I mean, most of them are pretty cool. I mean, like,
no, there's a lot, but man, those '80s guys, they were at least to me. I was like a 20-year-old kid, and boy, did they pick on me, man.
Yeah. I mean,
really
I feel like they could, so they did.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's crazy.
Nasty boys.
But that kind of got me into stunt work, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that is so dope.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how much actual? I don't want to say acting because you are acting, but how much actual acting, character speaking versus stunt work do you do?
In terms of like TV, movies, like commercial stuff, or I mean that's kind of rare nowadays. Austin's got a pretty good like commercial scene, and they've got like TV stuff coming in.
A lot of people are going to Austin.
It's a really good spot. You're not paying taxes, which is also great. And the weather's awesome. I moved out there about 10 years ago, and I've been in and out, and I've always come back because I love it. I'm surprised
you wouldn't want to live in like California or.
I mean, I did go out there for a little bit, and I just don't think you need to be there right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm again, like maybe people do. I'm so happy with where I am because I've got Gearbox a couple hours away.
Right.
Super steady. I don't know if Don told you, but I got into real estate a couple years ago.
He mentioned
just as another side hustle because as a struggling actor or whatever. That's the gig. So got my personal training business, got the acting and stuff. Works. I've got my own personal training business out in Austin.
What do you mean your own business? Do you go to a private gym and?
I got very lucky when I started. People were coming to my house. So
that's the way.
Perfect. But now I go to their house. So my clientele bumped up a little bit, and my clientele all has home gyms.
Yeah.
So I'm in the nice part of Austin. So it's like I'm going to, and my clients are amazing. So I just kind of built my business through referrals and friends, and it's super steady.
That's it,
it's
right?
Awesome.
Word of mouth is
crazy.
Yeah, I used to teach martial arts privately, dude. Yeah. I was teaching a kid out of his garage. His neighbor, who's a doctor, just drove by, opened his window. He's like, "How much?" I gave him a number. He doubled it. He's like, "No, you're too good for that." Doubled it, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Don's been training. Looking and breaking out the water like some kind of healthy guy.
Hydrate,
Yeah. How you feeling, Don?
Good.
Now, is he training with you?
No.
Okay.
No,
I've been trying.
You gotta specify.
We're working on it. First, I have to, not be winded all the time. End of the semester last year, I was like, I want to get in better shape. I've gained probably close to 30 pounds over the last 10 years, and mostly sedentary lifestyle and occasional bursts of activity, but I'm drawing, I'm in front of a computer, and then like I'll lift heavy things and carry them 20 feet, but that's all I need to do. Occasionally climb stairs.
How are you feeling?
Me, I feel great.
No, how were you feeling at the time?
How was I feeling?
Low energy or feeling all right? Or
no, I had trouble sleeping a lot at night, either getting to bed or like feeling restless. Like I didn't have any place where the energy to go, so it was manifesting in weird ways.
Whoa.
But at the end of June, I decided to get myself a gym membership because I'm finally able to afford a gym membership.
Yeah.
And I signed up for a bunch of classes, and I went to the first class, and it just destroyed me.
I mean, of course it is.
I
did not expect it to be as rigorous as it was, but I 15 minutes in, I was like, I think I'm gonna sit down for a second.
We talking Zumba? What are we talking here?
It was
Pilates?
No, it was like a tone and something class. Sure. So it was a lot of like light dumbbell stuff, but lots of movements, high rep stuff. Yeah. So if
you're not used to that, that's gonna burn you out real quick.
Yeah. So I sat out for 15 minutes, but I went back and finished the class.
Cool.
Get another 15 minutes in there.
Cool.
And the instructor said I'd really recommend you doing a lot more cardio stuff. Build up the strength and your lungs, and everything. So. From there on out, I've been doing a lot of fast-paced walking and some strength training as well. Just to try and get used to the machines. I started out the first couple of days fairly light on the weight, just so I could feel feel the muscles working and understand where.
I'm guessing you're kind of shaky at the beginning.
No, it wasn't shaky as. I don't feel it was shaky as. I'm shakier with the running because I don't have as much balance. I don't know if it's partially my shoes because my shoes feel a little bit off balance even regular
you need
days.
Good shoes, man.
I think I need better shoes, but I I found I find sometimes I'm a little off balance with the walking as far as like using the machines and stuff, because I haven't gone to like any free weights, just mostly machine stuff. I'm feeling more confident there. Like every week I add like another 10 pounds to it and just try and keep it going. Progression. So that doing some like calorie deficit stuff to just try and I'm finding that my relationship with food's changed a little bit. Sure. You know, like I don't need as much food in front of me to feel full. You know,
maybe it is because you're well rested. I don't know, but dude, you seem like you've got more energy.
Oh, I sure do. Like, I just like I just want to do more. You know, like so even today was like it was a really tight day scheduling wise for me, but I was still able to get like another half hour at the gym to just like get some running in. That's and awesome, stuff. Yeah. So I'm hoping that I can keep the momentum going into the next semester, and might take myself get myself a trainer for a short period of time just to learn routines.
Proper form.
Get into the habit. Yeah, get the form.
Yeah. What's your routine looking like nowadays?
So typically I like it's like 3 to 4 to 5 days of lifting or workouts, and then
you target a muscle group. Do you hit it all?
I've been doing the bro splits, and we're doing like push pull legs, twice a week. But then I do hot yoga, and hot yoga has been a lifesaver for me.
Really?
Yeah, dude. Probably steady for probably 2 years. 2 to 3 times a week, and it's great for me because it's mobility, it's flexibility, it's longevity. So all that stuff is what I need. I'm not a stretcher. I was never a stretcher. And now sucks, it's like one of my favorite things to go in, and it gets me to zone out. Like I go to the gym by myself and I work out by myself, and I've got clients all week that I'm telling what to do, and then I could finally go to hot yoga and turn my brain off and have somebody tell me what to do, and I can chill and get a good stretch and a sweat. It's amazing.
Really? For what, like an hour?
About an hour, yeah.
How hot they?
It's like 98 degrees, man. It's you're sweating.
It's cooler than outside.
It's also true, yeah.
Dude, I would be sweating. I'm a sweater, dude.
It's Austin, Texas, so when you come out of the yoga studio, it's cooler outside right now than inside the studio. But yeah.
Oh man, that sounds brutal, but amazing. You probably feel so good afterwards.
I feel amazing. Yeah.
That's the big thing that I feel is missing from anything that I'm doing is flexibility. Like like I used to dance when I was younger, and I just like I think doing some of the weight training and stuff, like I feel like there's strength returning there, but I'm not getting like flexibility with that because there's nothing moving.
And I think that's where if they've got classes at your gym, right? See if they got a yoga class.
They do not.
Okay.
They have Pilates and they have, but
I'm going to tell you right now, guys, Pilates is amazing for you.
Is that the one with the ring?
Not the ring, but it's like you can do mat Pilates or you can do reformer, where it's like the bed and the straps. It's one of the hardest workouts I've ever done, and it hits every muscle you've never thought about in your entire life. I had an ex that we would go, and I was just like, this first of all for me is fantastic.
Yeah.
But for people in general, it's holy shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
But again, like as long as you're moving, again, like strength training is going to bring that muscle back. But talk to a trainer about flexibility, mobility stuff.
Yeah,
cool. Dude. I'd say if I didn't teach that little kid's martial arts class, I wouldn't be stretching either. I get it in with them. So what about cardio though? Did you hit like the machines? You run?
I don't run, so running has never been my thing. So I'll hit the elliptical, or I'll do a high incline on the treadmill, just to walk.
Yeah.
So I'll hit that for. What I typically do is I'll go hit a muscle group. Then I'll hit the treadmill for 10 minutes incline, go hit a muscle group, and then do that on repeat for about an hour.
You listen to music?
Oh, yeah. So I've got, what's funny, the gym that I go to in Austin actually is a streaming gym. So we've got influencers and streamers.
Wait.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
It is just imagine like an old school, like Gold's Gym mentality where like everybody's gigantic and but like super nice.
Yeah.
But it's a streamer gym. It was built by and run by famous streamers. They bought it, they built it, and it's crazy. So you can go in there and you can film. And honestly, it's one of the best gyms I've ever been to.
It's
in my
like
life.
Everyone just walking around like
not everybody, but there's like probably two or three or four at a time. Like, and that's what I'll do is I'll put my tripod on and I'll talk to my chat because I stream
Oh,
on
you
Twitch.
do it too?
I stream on Twitch.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll go in and I get a bunch of people who come in who have no idea who I am. And they're just like, what are we working out today? And they're like, wait, you're a stuntman? Holy shit. And I'll just get like, and I love talking to people. So I'm like, I'm just at the gym hanging out and I get my workout in. It's not like I'm slacking, but it's just super fun.
Isn't Twitch the video game thing?
Not anymore. It's anything.
Oh, okay.
It started out as, I guess, just video games, which I also do. So I stream all my video games.
Yeah.
But if I go to the gym, I'm streaming at the gym. Yeah, it's crazy.
I'd be motivated, like, oh, they're fucking watching me.
Well, that too. Everyone's like, go heavier. And I'm like, shit.
Yeah. That's a good motivator,
Yeah.
man. You got 1,000 people watching you, calling you a wuss. So, what is like your current role? I mean, it's got to be weird, right? You're always looking for a job, I guess.
Yeah.
Do you have an agent? How does it work, man?
I got really lucky. I've got new agents that I met in February. But yeah, so I'm very lucky with my personal training business, which is Monday to Friday, typically. And they're all flexible, right? So if I have a job next Tuesday, if I get called for a video game, I just say, hey guys, let's move your day or switch times or whatever. They're all super flexible. I've got the real estate thing as a side hustle. And then I've got, my agent's great. I got into voiceover work, so now I'm doing voiceover work.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. I just
you ever see that documentary with the South Park guys?
No, not the documentary, but I
totally
totally got to watch that.
Oh, you do, man. I just found out, like, holy shit, that's a hard job. It's harder than you
Oh, yeah,
think.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's such a different way to perform, which I'm so glad that I went into classes and now I understand kind of like the business and it's a little shift from like TV and film because like you're on camera, but it's almost as expressive, being in the booth, which is super cool. I just got into it a little while ago. I've done a couple things. I literally just
What'd you do?
A couple commercials. Yeah. So like G Fuel, I've done a couple commercials with them and then like some random like banking stuff, but yeah, just getting a lot of auditions and you just plug away, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you want to hit like a cartoon or?
So
Oh, dude, playing.
I can't say what my last audition was, and it's so
yeah?
funny because I have a setup at my house in Austin, right? I'm here for 2 weeks, and I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna get an audition, so like I want to leave my stuff at home. I land, and my agent's like, "You have the biggest audition of your life."
Oh.
And that's why I reached
No
out to
pressure.
John,
Yeah,
and I
yeah,
was
yeah.
like, "Do we have equipment?" So I got something off of Amazon that'll work, which worked
Okay.
perfectly.
Good.
But let's just say it's in the realm of things we all enjoy. But yeah, I mean that's all I can say.
Can you sell me off?
I'll tell you off air.
Oh my god, dude! Now I'm like racking my brain. Like, what are they making? What's
Yeah.
coming out?
Yeah. So it just to be in that realm now because
Yeah.
like I'm in the TV and movie realm. I'm in the video game realm and pretty cemented in the video game stuff. But like cartoon stuff. Like I just want to do cartoon
Yeah,
stuff.
dude.
Right? And again, like a Marvel project obviously is like the dream. job,
dream.
You know what I mean? So
The
yeah, and it's just building
freaking
that craft. Is
I'm
getting.
trying to think what character would work for you.
Man, I don't know. I do a pretty good Craven the Hunter.
Oh, look at that! Look at that!
Oh, that's another, like, speaking of Craven the Hunter, like, he's also modeled for Dave Palumbo and, like, the Marvel like Masterpiece trading card stuff.
Yeah, so
What?
if you guys grew up collecting trading cards, which I did, so I
You mean like the superhero ones?
yeah, so Marvel trading cards. Sorry, I'm gonna pull.
I mean,
it
I
up.
definitely got some
Don, you
here
talk.
and there.
You describe it.
So they're like full oil painting, like, representations of like your favorite Marvel characters and stuff like that. Like there's some of them like that's definitely Pat, and
What?
it's cool. Yeah.
So pretty much every year, or every 2 years, you can scroll. Marvel comes out with a trading card series with Marvel Masterpieces, and I grew up collecting these cards.
You are freaking Wolverine, dude.
One Wolverine. I did a couple Wolverines: Deadpool, Punisher, Moon Knight, Green Goblin, Captain America, Iron Man, Bullseye, Baron Zemo. But every couple years, they come up with Marvel Masterpieces, and I was so lucky to collect all these cards growing up. And I think my favorite series and everybody's favorite year was when Julie Bell and Boris Vallejo tag teamed it and did a whole collection. Now, I got super lucky. I met Dave Palumbo as a photographer because I do a little bit of cosplay. And I became friends with Dave. And then about 7 years after meeting Dave Palumbo, he reached out to me and he was like, I've got a project that I think you need to be a part of.
That wasn't when you were doing like the Elektra and you were modeling with somebody else.
Electra and Craven?
I think so.
I think that was just a Comic-Con way back when.
Yeah.
But I showed up at Dave's and I was like, I don't know what this could be. And I walk into his place and he's got these characters laid out and it's like Punisher and Wolverine. And I'm like, are you doing the next Marvel masterpiece? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
Dream come true. Like I got to model for all these characters. So he would do a sketch and then I would pose as the characters. He would take a photo of me and he would do a full painting of that character. And that paint, he did 150 paintings over the course of like 3 years. And those paintings were used for the cards. So each one of those cards is a one-of-one painting, which I actually had a few of them until recently.
You must keep like a collect. Like where do you keep your?
I've got in my room, and I've got a streaming room for my games. I've got literally plastered on the walls. I've got all the stuff that I've collected and kind of been a part of.
And we didn't even bring up the Infinity Gauntlet.
I know. Well, I mean, we'll get there.
Yeah,
but Dave is such an amazing artist, and actually through Dave, I got to work with.
You worked with Julie, right?
Julie and Boris, and Julie just announced yesterday. Unfortunately, Boris has now retired from painting. That's their story to tell.
Sure,
but he's going through some stuff, and he's officially retired. So I'm so surreal working with them. The nicest people in the world, and truly their art in '96. changed my perspective on art and comic book stuff.
Sure.
Because you kind of look back at the old comics and cards, they were cartoony and printed, and then Julie and Boris come along and they're real. It's like they're real people because Julie was a bodybuilder.
Right.
And they're doing this anatomy work, which is like insane.
Yeah.
So working with Dave and working with them is just seriously incredible.
Dude, I keep trying to find a segue to a question I just want to
do
ask.
Let's throw it out.
It's not happening, so I'm just gonna throw it out now. I want to know about like the craziest stunts you've ever done.
You know what?
And any injuries or close calls.
I'll say I've been lucky. I haven't done anything super insane, and also I haven't really gotten injured. I'll knock on something.
Not even wrestling, huh?
Not even wrestling. No, I mean so I did a Marvel in 2016-17 had a stunt show that would travel around the world. So I missed the U.S. tour, but I auditioned, and I got so lucky. Wolverine was the only character that I could play in that show because of my height, because of my build. And I auditioned, and for some reason, the guy playing Wolverine was leaving the tour right before they went to Europe. So I got brought in and did the European tour, played Wolverine, got to fight.
What is a stunt show? Is it their story, or it's just?
It was an original story. It had the Avengers, the X-Men, Captain America, Spider-Man, Loki, Red Skull. It was a group of heroes and a group of villains, and it would go to like the Wells Fargo Center. So it would be in the arenas. So every city in their biggest arena, we would play. So, I got super lucky going on the European tour. We traveled to 9 countries, I think, so like 16 cities. So we were all over the place. And I got to play Wolverine. Like, it was amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Wow.
Yeah. So that all to say, like, I think I had a huge, like, bad ankle sprain on that show, like random ankle sprain. But other than that, honestly,
what, just like running, something basic?
I came down. So there's a part where I jump on a guy and stab him. Right. So coming down, I think I landed on his.
Were you able to complete the show?
I was limping, but I completed the show. Whoa. Like I literally ran off stage, and everyone was like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Shut up! I gotta go back on." So because like the minute I run off stage, we gotta go out for the finale, and I'm just like limping through it.
Oh my god!
Other than that, I mean, I popped my hamstring on a motion capture shoot.
Ooh, doing what?
Running at full speed.
Oh,
so like
such a terrible
you
feeling.
think you're warmed up, you think you're good, and they're like, all right, we're gonna have you run. And I was like, cool. Like, what's the speed? Because they're always like, it's a jog, it's a full sprint.
Yeah.
And they're like, run for your life. And I was like, cool. And
you're dead man.
There was a line that I had to make, and 2 feet from the line, pop.
Oh no, you were warmed up too.
And I was like, cool. and was out for probably 2 months. Luckily, it wasn't anything crazy. So I got super lucky.
Have you had that fear ever since then of it popping again?
Kind of. So like
Me too.
I make sure that I'm as warmed up and
Me
ready.
too,
But, like,
dude.
again, in the business, and you'll know from wrestling, like stuff happens. So like we just kind of plug away. And
no head injuries.
No, thank God.
Yeah.
I mean, luckily everybody I've worked with over the years has been super safe and healthy.
That's
I'm trying to find the
a big part
Infinity
of
Gauntlet
it.
for you.
Yeah.
All right. What
Like
about
you've also done like lots of falls and stuff like that. You did that Wild West show for
Done
a
a
while.
Wild West stunt show for a little bit. We'll talk about that in just a moment.
so we're looking at the Infinity Gauntlet, the glove, and there's a lot of signatures on
There's
there.
about 50 different signatures from Marvel Universe actors. So
No way.
I'm trying to get
What?
Yeah, I'm trying to get
Dude.
I'm trying to get everybody I can from Iron Man 1 to Endgame.
Yeah, the whole
Dude.
phase. Yeah.
Yeah.
How far along are you?
It's so hard to say. So it started
There's
with
so many.
It started with Stan Lee. So I bought this as
Oh.
so I bought an Infinity Gauntlet prop
That's fun.
for cosplay. Right?
Yeah.
It was cool. It looked cool. I was like, okay, this is awesome. And then there was a Comic-Con that came up, and I was like, well, I think I wore something stupid. I think it was Craven with the gauntlet. And I was at a Comic-Con. I was going to get Stan Lee's autograph, and I was like, well, where do I get it? I'm like, let me just put it on this thing. So he sees it. He's like, oh, that's cool. And I get it signed. And I was like, oh, let me just start getting as many Marvel actors as I can. So I think the first couple, it was Chris Hemsworth and Tom Hiddleston and Sebastian Stan and Anthony Mackie were like the ones in the first kind of like round. And then it went on to Chris Evans and Tom Holland and the Guardians of the Galaxy. And then you've got the kind of the Netflix shows. So you've got Charlie Cox Daredevil and the Punisher and all that stuff. And then, I luckily or unluckily, when COVID happened, there was no conventions. So they started doing mail-in signatures. And
Wait,
so
you mailed that glove?
I mailed the glove.
You are
now,
a crazy man.
Because some of these people don't do conventions, I was able to get Samuel L. Jackson, Robert Downey Jr.,
my God.
Josh Brolin,
Just mailing it to Samuel.
Benedict Cumberbatch. Mailed it to London. But that's my retirement, man, right there.
I was gonna say, how much is that thing gonna be worth?
So here's the thing: I haven't gotten it appraised, but I got a friend who works for an auction house in New York who kind of gave me like a ballpark, and I'm waiting on one more signature that I paid for. So Bradley Cooper. And once I send it off to Bradley Cooper and he mails it back, I think I'm gonna get it.
So nervous to send it.
I think I'm gonna get it appraised.
Can't wait to see it on the mantelpiece at Bradley Cooper's house. That
Yeah,
just keeps it.
He's just like, sorry. He's like, sorry, bro.
Yeah, this is
I
too
lost
cool.
it.
Hold on, he's a Philly guy. I think I can, at least get some sympathy out of him.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's gonna be like a real museum piece, man.
For sure.
And everyone's like, "There's no way you're gonna sell that." I was like, "I'm 1,000% selling it." I went through. It's been 10 years.
Yeah.
I went through the process. I've met the people. It's a cool thing, but at the end of the day, it's a thing.
Dude,
Yeah.
nerds. I mean, how much could you get for
I'll
that?
tell you right now. Every time I get a new signature, I take a picture and I post it on Instagram and I tag Mr. Beast and Steve Aoki, who's like a huge nerd, the DJ guy, and like I just tag celebrities and I'm like, if you want this thing, make me an offer. Why not?
Yeah. Dude, man,
Crazy.
You're an interesting guy, man.
Hey, I appreciate that. I've lived a life,
Dude.
man.
Yeah, for sure.
Have you guys been able to stay in touch well, or just here and there?
Yeah, I mean, life, but we touch base. I don't know, a couple times a year, and stuff.
And I come home twice a year, once in the winter, once in the summer, and we try to connect.
Wait, where's the other home?
So Austin right now.
No, but like.
So Brigantine, New Jersey.
Okay.
Yeah. So not too far from here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just come home and see family
Yeah.
and whatnot.
Yeah. Once I come home once in the summer to see family, for about a week, 10 days. So I try to cram in all the friends and family stuff.
Yeah.
He did these these great videos introducing his parents to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's mostly I guess your mom was more of a participant than your dad.
My dad for most of the movies fell asleep at some point, which was again a great running joke. But I got very fortunate. The same company that did the Marvel stunt show a couple years later did a Jurassic World stunt show. So I went on tour with them as the lead villain in that stunt show. Unfortunately, we got shut down because of COVID.
Yeah. was a great show.
I was in LA at the time. I gave up my place, so I was like, well, let me go back home with mom and dad until this thing blows over, and then we'll figure out what to do. We got very lucky. We were all safe, and I came up with the idea of my parents have never seen the Marvel movies, so I was like, let's go through all the Marvel movies so they can watch and catch up. Like, what else are we gonna do? And I started making themed cocktails for every movie.
Oh, that's hysterical.
So
man.
Captain America would make 5 or 6 different cocktails for Captain America, and then we go into the Avengers, and I'm making cocktails for every character, and Guardians of the Galaxy.
So you're a bartender too.
Yeah, so that was kind of one of the things that kind of got us through that time. And
sounds like a good time.
Super fun. Like I said, we got so lucky, and I'm still making those cocktails for myself. Like to
Yeah.
this day, like some of them.
Which one's your favorite?
There was one. Oh my God, there was one called a Rub and Rye, which was.
What was this for?
This was for Avengers: Age of Ultron. Some of these characters you just got to like throw a random drink at,
loose.
and it was like
Loosely
it was like
based.
this is for Ultron. It was called No Strings Attached. I called it No Strings Attached for Ultron, and it was a whiskey drink with an egg white in it and peach beer, and then a beef barbecue rim, and a beef jerky in the middle. I think that's gonna be
rain just
great.
came out of nowhere.
It's gonna be fun getting home.
But
yeah, it was a super fun series.
Mix.
Yeah,
wow, you're adventurous.
Yeah.
Wow. Very cool. So, like, the dream job, I mean, you do freaking a lot of stuff, dude. Like, what is, like, the dream? Like, if you could be anything, do any work, like, what are you doing?
Yeah, so, I mean, unfortunately, there is a Wolverine video game coming out in September.
It looks so good.
I've had a couple friends work on it.
How did you not work on that, dude?
I know. It's stuff like that. Like
you were made for that.
It's a Marvel game. But again, it's like, as much as I would love to be in that sort of stuff, working on stuff like Borderlands and just seeing the characters that I portrayed now, it's like, well, that's the dream job, right? It's been steady work. It's been steady work for 4 years. I'm working with a company that I love. Everyone's awesome. The characters are great. It's a great game. But I mean, like, yeah, if you're asking me, it's like it's a Marvel game. It's a Marvel
Wolverine
like,
game, man.
Here's a question that brings to mind. Like, when you've worked on a video game, is the gameplay feel different for you? Like, do you that was Tuesday. I remember that Tuesday.
Kind of like most of those shoots are so vivid because I really love what we're doing and I love what we've done. So I remember most of the stuff. So I think it's more fun for me walking, running around and shooting and stuff like that and being like, oh, I remember that. That's cool. Like we did a fitness day. So we had the NPCs doing push-ups and jumping jacks and yoga, like literally doing yoga. And there's one character in Borderlands, once you like unlock his story, he stays in one spot and he does yoga. And that's it. So like, if you go to that spot, I'm like, that's me doing yoga. He's never going to stop.
Oh my God.
But it's
for me personally, like with wrestling, I'm just mega fan growing up. But
Sure.
then once I learned it, I mean, I'm still a fan, but I can't watch it the same way.
Right,
Is it kind of like that? Like you kind of see things different, you're judging, seeing what you would have done differently.
Every once in a while, yeah, especially with like when you see bad stunts, right? When you see some bad fighting or bad stunts or bad cuts, something that takes you out of it. I try to not let that affect me. But like, you'll see stuff here and there, especially like I'm sure you do with wrestling.
My God, yeah.
You're like, nah, wouldn't have done that.
On the indie scene, brother.
Yeah, of course, of course. Which is funny because the guy who works with us is in charge of us at Borderlands, used to work on all the WWE games.
Oh, okay.
So he's like, I could get you in, but they're going to kill you for 10 hours a day.
Yeah.
Like it's not going to be fun.
Yeah.
And I was like, I think I'll pass.
Power bombed and
Like
just everything.
and he's like, well, and there's a part of the game called cinematics, right? Which is the movie.
Oh, yeah,
where
yeah.
you're not playing, it's just the movie version. So I was like, well, can I just do that? And he's like, man, you got to earn that.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, that makes sense.
Speaking of which, I'm playing Uncharted 4 right now.
Love it. Great game. Yeah.
Dude, it's so good.
Great game.
I feel like I'm Indiana Jones playing this game.
Is it your first time playing?
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, I've just always been so curious.
I think
about
that's
it.
the last
So
one,
good.
right?
I think so.
I think it was the
I
last
think
one.
there might have been a small one with some girls.
Maybe some
or
DLC
something.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, but
4's
nothing
great.
like this. Dude, it's
Yeah,
so good.
enjoy it.
You are Indiana Jones.
I've only played the first two.
Yeah, games like that are amazing. I'm a big I'm a big fan of those games, like Uncharted, God of War,
God of War,
Alan Wake stuff is
Ragnarok.
great. If you haven't played Alan Wake, is awesome.
I've
Or
heard.
Control.
It's kind of horror, right? Like a little horror aspect to it.
Yeah,
That's another one.
Super
Uncharted
worth it.
and that game I've been curious about.
Yeah, get on it.
Yeah.
Super fun.
Favorite games of all time, or at least of the last like 20 years.
Cyberpunk.
Dude, that's
Cyberpunk.
another one. I keep seeing it on sale on Steam.
I'm playing it
You just sold
again.
me.
I'm literally, it's probably my 5th or 6th time playing through.
Really?
I try to play it once a year. People talk about it was clanky in the beginning, right? And I still loved the first version of it, bugs and not. But they've revamped it and redone it, and they put out a great DLC for it. And it's such a phenomenal
My
game.
problem, dude, is that because I'm so freaking busy, I can't do open worlds where I get lost all the time. Because my brain won't.
Yeah, it's a massive game, and there's a lot to do.
Will I be lost the whole time?
I don't think so. You can streamline the story a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much to do outside of the main stuff, which takes forever. But if you streamline it, you're still getting a great game.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's another one I'm like, I know I will like this.
People always ask. It's in my top 3 all time.
Yeah. What are the other two?
Oh man, that's so hard. Like,
I know they change,
yeah.
right? Is there any other one you play on the reg like every year or two?
You know what? Marvel has a game called Midnight Suns. Midnight Suns.
Never saw it.
It's almost like a turn-by-turn card game with a lot of action stuff. And I'm not a card game turn-by-turn guy at all. And one of my friends was like, "You just got to try it," and I was hooked. Again, I'll play that every year. I literally just
it's got a campaign, like a storyline?
It's got a storyline, a great storyline.
What's it called again?
Marvel Midnight Suns.
All right.
1,000% a buy or pick it up.
Okay.
Yeah, super, super worth it.
Totally, because I am good at video games.
I like to think I'm good at video games.
I thought my whole life that I'd have kids who we're going to be playing. You ready to do Dead Space? No, they just want to play freaking whatever's on the phone. Like, and I'm not a fan of, what's the one where you shoot 100 people?
Is it Fortnite?
Fortnite.
I can't do it.
Ugh, no, man. So sad.
I don't do the player versus player games. That was never my thing. I love a good campaign. I love good co-op. Good co-op stuff.
Add into the wish list.
There you go. Solid game.
Stoked. Do you remember the Sega X-Men game?
Oh yeah,
it was so hard.
They had a couple. Well, they were impossible.
Yeah,
they were impossible.
I couldn't get past the third
Well, games
level.
in general back then were
so
just
hard.
insane because you get maybe you get 3 lives and then you're done. You got to go back to the beginning.
Yeah.
None of this save point stuff.
Yeah, I do want that arcade cabinet though, man.
Oh my god, you got to get it.
The best.
You got to get it.
Colossus.
Yeah, there's actually put it on the list. What do you have? PS5.
Yeah, but dude, ever since I got the Steam Deck, I am Steam all
Marvel
day.
Cosmic Invasion.
Marvel?
It is just like that old school X-Men game. It's a side scroller, but with new characters.
Side-scroller.
So you got new characters. You got Spider-Man, Captain America. You got the X-Men.
Wait, what's called Marvel? What?
Cosmic Invasion. Came out a couple months ago.
Oh, it's on sale right now. Oh, it's new.
Yeah, super new.
Oh, arcadey. Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's the one.
Hell yeah.
It's just like these side scrollers.
Hell yeah. I played a Ninja Turtle game like this recently too. There's one like the 80s cartoon.
Yep.
Dude, Don, I told you I spoke to Michelangelo.
I saw the video Rochelle posted.
Oh, she
it.
posted it?
Yeah.
I spoke to the original voice of Michelangelo.
From the movie.
Robbie
Yeah,
Rist.
cool.
You ever meet him, Robbie Rist?
No.
Okay, I figured in your world maybe you had met him. But dude.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it sounded like it was a
me.
great conversation. He was really
He was nice.
He was willing to hang out with you for a little bit there.
Yeah,
He
was cool.
That's
in your
awesome.
business, is it because I did a little bit of acting, I dated an actress. Is it weird? Everyone's trying to get apart, or people running all over each other, or is your aspect of it a little different? Like there's a brotherhood. I don't know.
I mean, I feel like there's always going to be competition, right? And I feel like there's going to be it's a little bit of both. I'll say I've surrounded myself with people that I am very happy when they get the job. And kind of the same. So it's like, even if we were competing for something, voiceover, motion capture, stuff like that, it's like there's enough to go around, and I hope we both get to do the thing. Yeah. I've seen some people come in who I don't particularly enjoy, and to be honest, they don't last. So we've had some people come in and just not be, the best fit, or the best personality, and they just don't last. So I got very lucky with the people I work with that it's
because there are so many people out there who want your job.
Sure.
I've had friends, like I got one friend now where I think to myself, like, I don't know if you really do want that job.
You know,
man.
they don't understand. Like, they don't understand the I guess the effort and the I guess the talent and the stuff that goes into it. Really,
right.
All my friends are like, "Well, I can do motion capture," and I'm like, "Cool, spend a day in the suit."
Yeah,
dude,
8 hours.
Spend a day in the ring.
Like, people just
See
don't
what
get
happens.
that. Like, it's a fucking job.
Yeah.
It's like it's real work.
I had a great heart to heart with a performer that I used to work with, and she was like, I want to get into this. And I was like, cool. So it's like any other job, right? It's like you go and you get educated and you do training and then you network, but you network the right way. And, for about 30 minutes, I was like, my journey was my own, but like there are so many different paths now. And at the end, she was just like, I don't want to do any of that. And I was like, I don't know what to tell you. Like nobody's going to hand this to you. Like like I said, I've got a couple people who reach out to me on Facebook all the time, and most of them are friends, and they're like, "Hey, can you recommend me to?" And I'm like, "You're not an act. You're not even. No.
Yeah. It's a
No
naive
offense.
way
You're a
of
normal
looking at
dude
it.
with a normal job. Like, I get it's super cool what I do, but I've also trained for 20 years.
Yeah.
Same with being in the ring.
Yeah.
People think they can get in the ring, and then once they take a
How
bump,
many people have you seen? There's like,
once they take a bump,
they're hitting those ropes, and they realize that hurts too.
they're like, never mind.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I saw so many guys come in my wrestling school. Nice guys too, where it's like
Sure.
you want them to succeed, but it's like,
Yeah.
you got to be able to. And it's more than that. It's personality and
It's athleticism,
It's reading the
personality, again, and then again,
crowd
it's a business, right? So like, if you're not bookable, what do you do?
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Or if you're an asshole, what happens? Like, you're not gonna.
Oh, well,
last.
those people find out. I don't know how it is nowadays, but for me, like 24 years ago, it was like the assholes got treated like assholes.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Do you remember the Midnight Express?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
He was one of my trainers.
Okay.
Oh my God, I'll never forget what he did to Kevin Devine.
Yeah.
Oh, Kevin Devine. He held him up against the ropes and chopped him so many times where like it was bleeding, and that he had tears. Oh,
Yeah.
Don, it was a tough business back then.
Well, when you come in with an attitude or whatever it is, nobody wants to work with you, right?
Yeah.
That's honestly, especially in the stunt business, the stunt business is different because nothing really goes through agents. It's all referrals.
Really?
And it's all like you have to find the stunt coordinator of whatever project it is, right? And say, oh, hey, here's my stuff. I would love to be a part of your project. And 9 times out of 10, that coordinator is going to go, okay, your resume is pretty solid, but, and he's not going to tell you this, but he goes, I got to vouch for you. So he'll call somebody on your list or call somebody he knows and be like, hey man, I heard this guy, Pat King. Is he cool? And we're like, yeah, he's all right. He's like, I worked with him. Yeah, he's a cool dude. I mean, cool, hired.
Yeah.
Have you thought about you are 42, like eventually, like, would you want to be a stunt coordinator as you get older, or what do you...
So I've never had aspirations to stunt coordinate TV or film. It's such a incredible responsibility, and it's so heavy. However, I've recently realized that I can coordinate video games. So that seems to be the because all these games have action now.
Yeah.
So I think that's something down the line that's going to be discussed when I can no longer perform. I can oversee all the stunts and action for some video games.
How strict are you about diet and everything? I mean, like you seem like you got maximum energy. Like
I'm going to say 80-20.
80-20. That's fair.
I eat pretty healthy and I try, but also I love to enjoy life. So while I'm home, like all bets are off. Mom cooks, I'm super strict in Austin. I don't have this crap in my house, but like I come home and it's mom's cooking and snacks and stuff. And then when I get back to Austin, it's like right back on track. So but even in Austin, it's I know I work really hard. I'm training every day.
Do you take supplements?
Yeah, I mean I take pretty much everything at this point.
I've been trying to get down to creatine,
multivitamin, all the stuff, and I think it helps. Like creatine especially.
Well, I think that's 100%, right?
Yeah,
like, I can feel it. How much do you take?
I started taking 5, and now I'm up to about 20.
Yeah, me too. Like everyone's been saying, like cognitive benefits.
The more the better. And I'll tell you what, not that I have a bad memory, but I know my memory has gotten so much better over the past couple months. Like I'm recalling stuff that people are like, "How do you remember that?" And I'm like, "I don't know."
Because of the creatine.
I was like, "Oh shit!" I was like, oh, "It must be the creatine." Like seriously.
Yeah.
Take it in powder.
Take it in the powder. Yeah, in the morning. Just as soon as I wake up.
Don, I'm telling you, man, it's legit. It's legit. The side effect is you gotta drink more
again.
water.
It's like if you're gonna take one supplement, it's creatine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in steak. It's in the stuff you eat,
and it's not that expensive either.
No.
Yeah. I've been pricing stuff out.
Yeah.
Get
on the creatine, Don.
Yeah, dude.
Get on the creatine.
Just gonna get my
I'll inject you with
Can we
it.
get sponsored by creatine? That'd be great.
Yeah,
Can we get creatine?
Just like all the creatine?
Yeah.
Not a specific
They're
brand.
like, why did we get 2 years of creatine?
Yeah.
Don,
slaving for big creatine.
Dude, so my family's in from Israel. They're leaving tomorrow. I gotta get going because we're going out for our last dinner. Do you want to keep this thing going?
Do it.
I mean, dude, he's got quite a fucking story, man.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be eating sushi, being like, damn it, I didn't ask him this.
Well, I think
I can always come back, guys.
Yeah,
I'm here in the winter. We could do a round two.
We should do a follow up.
I feel like we've only scratched the surface.
I was not prepared for what you threw at us. Like I'm gonna have so many questions.
Yeah, let's get you back for round 2 in the wintertime.
Cool.
And
for like a guy like me who's gonna like look into it, like where do they find your stuff?
I'm on Instagram a lot, so the Instagram is Pat King. You can find me there, and then Twitch is Marvel Stunts. Super easy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right on, dude. Thank you for doing this.
I appreciate it, guys. This was awesome. It was great.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Mr. Patrick King.
Thank you, guys.
We're out.
We out, people.
Bye. Ow. Thanks for listening to Welcome to the Clubhouse, a production of Art Club Hamilton with your hosts Sam Seitels and Don Swenson.
If you like what you heard, hit that subscribe button, give us 5-star ratings, and share it with a friend who'd love to hear it too. It really helps us grow, and not only that, it makes us feel all warm and fuzzy inside.
So fuzzy. Until next time, keep creating, stay curious, and we'll catch you on the next episode.